Okay, so I'm checking in with you guys. First check-in of the day. This has been Starav. Just packed up. I'm going to be going up there. Looking forward to it. Last time I went up it was probably a year and a half ago in winter conditions with ice axe and crampons. So, it's going to be fun. I'll be sitting in my rain tonight in my tent, mulling things over with my life. It's not meant to be the best forecast tonight, but no wind. It's meant to clear up in the morning. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm hoping to stick the drone up and get some really good stuff in the morning. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's about a 3.5 mile hike up. About 1.5 miles of it is mostly ascent. The last half mile of it is completely vertical, so that's interesting. This is going to be as short a vlog as I can make it, so we'll see about that one. But yeah, so as you can see, sticking the boots up. I did want to get some shots sticking the boots on, but I'm not going to be asked for that. You know what I'm doing. Sticking my boots on. And that's that. And yes, this is in Monroe. I think it's 1,050 metres high. I might be wrong with that, but I will put that in the description below, or in a little texty buttony. Don't know what I'm saying right now, saying my arm hurts right now. So this is officially going to be my first solo summit camp after completing all the Monroes. I'm so excited about it. I'm excited to go up there again because I've wanted to summit Camp Starav for ages. I do know that the camp is, look at this, it's beautiful. But I'm going to be pitched on a bit of a slope to be closest to the summit as I can, because that's what I like to do. And it's going to be slightly uncomfortable night. I don't have my blow up map. I'm just using my Thermarest, my Z-Lite Thermarest. So yeah, my bag's weighing at about, I'd say 18 kilograms this time. I know it's summertime, but I still like to pack heavy. I don't know, I do it all year round unless I'm running. I just like to keep the practice up, and I seem to be alright because it doesn't feel like that weight on my back, so it's alright. And I like my creature comforts. So I'm going to move on and catch up with you a bit, maybe when I get to the river. Okay, ciao! So this is us setting off. This is how I am dressed today. I'm not normally dressed quite like this. I'm quite fluorescent, shall we say. So, keeping it cool, keeping it cool. So you got to kind of walk back on yourself to then walk along a really long road to get up. So, catch you a bit. Woo! It's like 10 to 5 at the moment. I'm aiming to get up there. I'm giving myself till 8, but I might get up sooner. So that's what I'm going up. That's not the steep part. So I just stopped to get some water and my filters. I noticed there's a little cute swimming pool under the bridge. I might be tempted tomorrow. There's a few places. Sorry if you can barely hear me. So I just want to get up before 8 o'clock today, so I'm going to vlog a little bit on the way up, but I'll probably catch you mainly halfway up and then at the top. And then tomorrow I'll be taking my time coming down a bit more. So I'll probably get some stuff and all that then. It's quite clear over there, you see. Crazy that is. Ciao! It's quite warm. I need a gel. Hey, so it's not actually, I'm probably going to jinx it, but you see behind me, I don't know if you can see, it's clear. I think that's a Corvette, not a Monroe. It's actually cleared. So I'm at 2.3 miles now, and it's about 3.6 altogether, so I'm not far off. I'd say another hour and a half because I'm going quite slow, and it's 6:15 right now, so should get there for about 7:30, I would hope. It's meant to rain at 8 o'clock, but I'm starting to believe it won't, hopefully, so up there to go. We can see that. So I'm going to check out now and then check in again at mile 3. That's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Steep as hell. Stunning. Steep. Woo. Oh, it's tough. Oh boy. It's stunning, that is it. She came from over there. That's where I'm going. Still clear over here. So, mile 3 now. Now I'm going up that, into that, to somehow find that pitch. There's loads of pitches just here. So if I have to come back, it'll be a really steep, dodgy descent. Because I mean, it's really tough, the last bit. It's quite, I don't know, with the rucksack on your back, hands and knees almost. I mean, it's steep. And there's quite a lot of scree on it. So, gotta be careful. But it'll be fine. That only is for about, I'd say, 100 metres. Oh, actually less, maybe 50 metres of that. And as you can see, this is quite much of a like ridge walk at the moment. Bain Scolerg is over there. And over the cloud, I'm losing balance. Oh. I'm quite not holding the camera steady, sorry. Quite exhausted. That was hard, and it does look like it might rain at 8 o'clock, so I'm hoping to find a decent enough pitch. At least get a tent up and be in my tent before that happens. So, fingers crossed. So, for this next part, about 0.6 miles to go, maybe 0.7 I would say. Gonna focus. I might show you how steep it is before I get to the summit on that last bit. But yeah, trying to find the pitch in the clouds going to be a mission. I do know it's the path you take down the other side, so it shouldn't be too hard. Stunning, eh? Say bye to the views. Might clear a bit, you never know. As I said, I might pitch back down there if this pitch I think is pitchable isn't. So I'll see you top. Okay, it's not as bad as it seems. It's a bit of rock. Almost at the top now. Well, steep bit's coming. You can see Loch of Typh down there, hey? Look at that behind me. Amazing, hey? I'm going to get the drone flying along that parallel tomorrow. When it's clear. How cool's that, eh? I've not got to that steep bit yet. I'm wondering where it is actually. I think it might be this nice bit here. Yep, this is the bit that is not enjoyable. Oh yes, oh yes. All that to come to another false summit of rock. God damn it! I think it's at the top of there. At least I think it is. And another false summit. Just another false summit. Number 3. On the rocky terrain. It's quite hard going this after that. Must be at about 1,000 metres right now. Maybe just plus. No, it's bound to be up that one. Now, despite the fact I've done all the Munros already, this is a big one for me. This marks number 1 of a lifetime now. It's going to take a lifetime of round 2. Ben Starav. I'll find out the meaning of Ben Starav when I'm in my tent. I need to pitch before it rains. But this is also the start of a new challenge which I'm now going to share with you, which I hope to finish before my time is up. But can you guess? I'll let you guess. Well, despite the fact I've repeated probably about 50 Munros during my first round, I'm excluding them. So after the second round, by the time I'm older, I'll have done a few 3 times. Maybe more. I've already done some 6 times. That's the sun over there. But the plan is to try summit camp every single Munro in Scotland. So now I have to pitch, and you know, I'm very happy with what I can see in front of me. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, right down there. And it's clearing up slightly, so I'll catch you in a bit, because I'm going to pitch! Woo! It's clearing, guys! Ow! And that's my pitch, 10 metres from summit. It's just cleared, guys. It's my pitch for the night. Rock and Spectrum just behind me. Glenn Tife just over there. Stunning. Gonna stick the drone up.
out here on the street, I'm losing my way. You've gotten to me, and that's my mistake. Some might say I can't get too far without seeing your face. Oh, you gave me your heart and took it away. I'm going underground. Say your loving comes around, going underground, going underground. 'Cause your love is not around anymore. Going underground, 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 yeah. Going underground, 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 yeah. I hide in the dark, nowhere to be found. Where there was a spark, there's now only doubt. No, no, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Oh, I thought you were sure, now you're a losing. I'm going underground, oh yeah, going underground. Oh no, say your loving comes around, going underground, going underground. 'Cause your love is not around anymore. Going underground, underground, yeah. Going underground, underground, yeah.
So you can use my Acto without the inner, which makes it bigger for two people, but it's not good when it's middies. So yeah, stunning views. Let's get the tent done. Hey, so I'm using the Rab 700. I've got a £10 liner which is cotton, which is absolutely, I'll tell you, fantastic. It's done me through winter with this 3-season sleeping bag. I've got Flex Tail TM sleeping pillow. Everything's in a dry bag, which is an X-bed bag. I've got my jet boil, which is currently going with my food pack inside it, which I'll show you after what it is. It's the one that has water in it, which I believe that if you have the ones that require water in them, you carry more water to fill it, so it kind of adds up, if that makes sense. Weight wise, it doesn't make a difference. If that made any sense. I think I'm going to wake up to an inversion in the morning. That might be boiling now. Not so sure. But just be quick. The way that the light is hitting. This was another pitch I could have had for sunset up here. Wow, some people have left wood up here. Check it out. Sorry. Some people have left wood up here, check it out. I could have a fire later on, if I wanted. Don't do that on mountains. Bad. Down there, and the sun is setting. Ben Scalairg, and it's a Corvette in front of me there. So, back over to the pitch. Wasn't supposed to be clear tonight. I'm quite happy. It's the forecast that it said yesterday, which is great. So yeah, ciao. So it's these ones. Got my chicken tikka. Wayfair. I don't even know what that is, but yeah. Currently, quite cool. What's happening behind me with my tent? Tomato ketchup crisps. This is my breakfast. Included an egg sandwich, an Aero bar, pepperami, Twix, and some sweets. And a view to die for, guys. A view to die for. The forecast says it's due to open up at 6 AM. Hopefully as an inversion. It's misty until then. So 1 more hour sleep for me, but currently this is 4:44 AM and it is sunrise. Amazing, eh? Good morning. I had a really good night's sleep actually. Really good night's sleep. Woke up with a bit of a headache though. I had about 8 hours of sleep, solid, so that's good. And it's my first time sleeping now without no inversion, by the way. But we can't have it all. Had it in the evening. It was meant to be low visibility last night. How lucky was I? So best of both worlds this time. I slept on my X-Therm mat, and to be honest with you, way more comfortable than sleeping on a blow-up mattress for me, as long as there's no stones or rocks underneath the tent. I slept really well. And I'm just gonna wake up now and have a coffee. And try and plan to sort of set off at 9 o'clock and get back down for 12 and take my time going down and maybe stick the drone up a few times and have a swim. Might get down for 1 or 2. There's no rush. But yeah, so beautiful, so beautiful. I can kind of see that there is inversion. Again, this always happens to me. I always miss it by the edge. There is a long inversion going on over that way. Whether it's above the peaks, I don't think it is, because below, sorry, because I can't see any peaks on top of the clouds. And yeah, this is the views I'm dealing with this morning. It's really nice. There's not much wind. It's a bit chilly, but not that bad. So I'm gonna stick the coffee on now, and I'll report back to you in a bit. Oh, there is no rules on mountains. Our breakfast going on. Tea, breakfasty tea. Oh, it's starting to boil the best. I think it's turning hub. Now, what I'm carrying this time around with me is I usually have a toothpaste bottle this size, but I couldn't find it because I've got my toilet paper and my toothbrush that folds up. And then I've got my rubbish bag. Just basics. I've got lip balm, body wipes, hot chocolate, 2 lighters in case one goes off, breakfast tea bags, body lotion. Don't need all that now, to be honest. I mean, it's still cold, so I do still use it. But that's it. That's all I bring. Just quite like to make a pointer, guys. I found this up here. Somebody obviously had the intentions to have a fire. Don't do fires on hills. You don't want to set the place on fire. It's just not safe, and it's a bit careless, to be honest with you. Do it at the campsite or next to a river, just not on top of a mountain. Yeah. You may have seen earplugs in that. Now, I don't know why I brought them. I have a strict rule that I don't wear earplugs in tents. But if the forecast is meant to be so good like this, I've never done it though. Why would I? I mean, you need to hear what your tent's doing overnight, so I always want to hear kind of what my tent's doing. I don't know why I packed them, to be honest. I've been wearing them at my room because of the noise my next door neighbour makes, and I just put them in. I don't know why I put them in, but yeah, I don't use earplugs. So yeah, I thought I'd just put that out there. It's dangerous. I mean, you can argue the point that if your tent falls down here, you'll know, but you'd rather get to it before that happens. So that's why I don't wear earplugs. Especially when I'm on my own. Maybe if I'm with someone else and they're not wearing them, then yeah, I'll take the luxury to do that. A bit more about gear, guys. I thought I would do that. So these are called Hurricanes. You can't find them in retail stores, but you order them online, and they're a bit of a copy of Altbergs, and they're just as comfortable, and they're waterproof in their leather, and you should treat them unlike I do with these ones. I do treat my Altbergs, however, but I do treat these, and they're still waterproof. They're due a sesh, but I treat my leather boots usually after every hike. These ones probably every 3 months, which is usually what most people do. But that's why my Altbergs have lasted so long. And then here we have a really massive thermos. This keeps your hot drink warm for 8 to 9 hours up in the hill. Well, when it's cold weather, say 4 or 5 hours. It's brilliant. You probably can get smaller versions, but I like big cups of tea to last me the whole evening, so I got a big one and I don't care about weight. And I also carry a mini Sea to Summit. These are really good. I've got one that's slightly bigger too. I usually take that one, but I brought this one today to dry my tent off or to go swim. But I'm just going to try and let the tent dry with the sun today because there's no rush. And I've got the blue towel. And so it's enough to dry your body, as it says, and the other one is massive, so it does the job. So yes. And then I also, nowadays, I carry my InReach Garmin in case of an emergency. And of course a map and a compass, which I can't be arsed getting out the bag right now. I also have a camel back, which you can use in the winter too, as long as you put like a cover over it to stop it from freezing. So I've got a liner, which is like 10 quid. Now I've tried really expensive ones and I do have them, but it's really light, and I put it in a dry bag, and if you can't afford a 4-season sleeping bag, it really does work wonders, because you'll find that a 3-season sleeping bag packs a lot tighter too, so the two of them together kind of make the equivalent to like a 4-season, unless you get expensive expedition stuff, but it packs down so tight. There you go. Done. It's really light. Got it off Amazon. It's annoying. I can't really find the link to it anymore. I'll try and get it and put it in the description below. So yeah. And just to be organised, like my dry bag for my tent, all the scraps and stuff go in here overnight, so I don't lose stuff. So that's my sleeping bag, full bag, and my eggs are all in there. So it's quite simple and straightforward. Yeah, and my bulb. Whoop. Amazon, £3, 4 of them. Fantastic. And they don't run out of battery, that's the thing. Surprise, like they last forever, even winter, the battery doesn't die. So, yeah. And I do have better sleeping bag. You can get better sleeping bags obviously, which compress them a lot more, which would make life a lot easier than me, but this one that came with the Rab bag, this first one, it does the job. And it packs into my bag, which is all that concerns me. But you can get better. And then my Z-Light, which is really comfortable. It's quite thick, that's why. And I use a ground mat, like a, what do you call it, a footprint. I also prefer without, because it saves you making a mess on your footprint if it's raining and you need to cook inside. But anywho, Sea to Summit dry bags, they're really good. And always make sure the air's out. So now next step is to take the inner tent out. It's just starting to dry. I will dry the inside. I only do all this faffing about when I've got time. I just stick the tent in the bag when I'm in a rush and I'm doing like longer days. but because I got the time, I'll dry it out with the towel. And that's me, packed. Packing's really important too. So I usually put my pegs in here. See, that's the sleeping bag, that's the lighter, and then it packs in there. And then all this stuff goes in the one bag, which then goes in here. And then my toiletries are just in the top, a few snacks or whatnot. My camel pack is just in here. Always pack sleeping bag at the bottom, light stuff in the middle, medium stuff, sorry, heavy stuff, tent on top. That is the correct order to pack your well camping gear. Now, why do I say that? It evenly distributes the weight across your back so you don't feel it as much. If it was in a different order, you would feel the bag being heavier. So that is the way. Give it a try. Unless you already do that, of course. In which case, carry on doing what you're doing. Good, good, good. See this, the second person has passed me now. Flat as a pancake. That's my tent. And it still goes as flat as that with the inner inside it. And that bag's on top there. And that's me packed up pretty much. So, yeah. Time to head off down the hill. It's a bit claggy, so I may not put the drone up going along the ridge. See how it goes. But I certainly will take maybe some drone shots on the way down Glenatithe just to finish off. But yeah, it's been a fantastic camp. Onwards and downwards. Got Loch Tithe just below me. It's beautiful. So if you're descending down this, there's a lot of just be careful with a heavy rucksack on. It's very rocky. So I'm going to take my time now coming down this. Yeah, so I'll catch you at the bottom. I'll check out when I get down this. There's no need, I'm not going to fuss about with the drone because I need to focus on my foot placement. So, yeah, look how stunning that is down there, just below me. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? It's absolutely amazing. Stunning. Love using that word, don't I? To about 6 people, so I'm about 45 minutes behind, but I'm in no rush. Nice. 2 of them recognised me off Facebook and I recognised them, and it's good go with new people in common. Facebook likes you, hey. So that's what's left. I've been warned about the midge. Apparently the midge are in force down there. So got my net at the ready, shall we say. So I used an apple as a stand to try and be fancy. That's what happened there. And the apple lost, gone. Bye bye. Oh. Tried to find it on the way down, but wasn't successful. I was looking forward to that apple. There's someone that doesn't want to invest into a proper tripod. Well, the main reason is because... Well, there isn't a reason actually. Anyway, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed that adventure. I'm going to sign out now. 10-minute walk to the car and now back. I had a lovely time. The weather's just stunning now, eh? I had disasters after that swim. What else happened? Realised the mayonnaise from my egg sandwich leaked all over my toiletries and my electric cables. It was good. Oh yeah, it was brilliant. So please like and subscribe. I love all the comments you guys leave. Honestly, I loved the comments in the last video. It's so inspired me to do more. And please share. And this is why I do it. I want to try and inspire you guys, give you guys ideas. If you've got any questions, just honestly comment below and let me know. But this was just 2 days off work. I set off yesterday at 2 o'clock from where I live. 2-hour drive. Got here. 2-3 hours up, casual. Could have even got back down for 10 AM if I wanted to. And back home for one. But there's no need to rush. But yeah, short little trip like that makes all the difference of how you feel. And I like doing this every week. This is what I love doing. It's just peace of mind, you know. Absolutely loved it. And I'm glad you guys could join me this time again. That's Ben Scalairg hawking out. Hopping out over there. Behind the trees, above the tree line. Hope you can see it. So, love yous and leave yous. Bye.